too. Then I got a couple of things here from Franz, aka Sound and Vision. He sent me a Blu-ray I've been after a long time. This was probably my biggest want because it had gone out of print over here and it was fetching crazy money. And that is The Taint. I still have not seen it because I was after it for so long, but I hope to watch this tonight. And thank you, Franz. I did a trade with him, and you'll see another thing he sent me down here. I'm gonna kind of sneak it out. He sent me a VHS from the Netherlands of Friday the 13th 5: A New Beginning, with the awesome alternative artwork. That is also actually used as a fun fact on the Japanese Laserdisc. And I actually prefer this one over what was actually used for the American release, by the way. But yeah, this is an awesome VHS in perfect condition. And yeah, really nice. They use English on the side, which makes it look better on the shelf for English-speaking countries anyway. But yeah, this is just an awesome piece of nostalgia from the awesome Franz, Sound and Vision. I'm going to add a link down below. If anyone is a hardcore horror collector, he's definitely a channel to keep your eyes on because he has one of the best horror collections in the world. So that's that. I showed you this. Next up is the washing machine here, which was put out by one of my favorite companies, Shameless Video, over in the UK. And they actually packaged this in a tin, which is awesome, made to look like a washing machine. So, yeah, and there's some things I wanted to point out here. You know, I am not a fan of tins, to be perfectly honest, but in this case, when they do it right, I love it. And as you can see here, they got some dripping blood out of the bottom of it that they added in there, which is awesome. The disc itself shows through the window of the washing machine. It's on a plastic spindle. I can't help but to think what could have been if they just added some battery operated things where it went up like this, like you know, it would have been awesome. A button you can press or something. But up here, as you can see in the details here, where the spin cycle controls are, it actually spells Diodato if you look closely between the buttons. And on the back here, they actually have it made to look like buttons. The still shots here saying, you know, rinse, hot water, cold water, etc. But yeah, this is just an awesome, a fun movie in a fun edition. Certainly this is going to make my, what am I going to do now? Top 14 of 2014. When I do that video in December, this will be on there for sure. I'm going to start over here. This is Almost Human. This is a Blu-ray. And it's put out by IFC Midnight, who always does a good job. And this was, you know, a very fun movie, similar to like The Thing, or you know, it's more to do with extraterrestrials and abductions and stuff. But if you like those type of movies, this is definitely one to check out. I enjoyed it. I've got the Scream Factory Ginger Snaps. I got the Blu-ray actually in the player right now, so this is just the slipcover, but yeah, I was watching that one and enjoying it over the weekend. I got Gutter Balls. This is from a VHS from the Uneasy Archives, and it's my first video, or VHS I should say, from them. And can I show the back of it? Yeah, that's just my mouth. Yeah, what can you say? They're legends in the VHS industry. They got a color tape, label on the tape. The only thing is my copy kind of got a little, you know, remember the old school VHSs? They used to get wrinkled. I got kind of a wrinkled one. I may have to swap the case out just so it looks a little bit better on the shelf. But other than that, you know, it's a very nice looking VHS. and you don't see this artwork too often, so that's a plus. Then I got a few Blu-rays from the San Diego Comic Con. They had, I'm all messed up now. They had some exclusive covers. And what I really liked about them is their is it prismatic or holographic, which they pick up the light when you kind of like shine them in whatever, in any type of lighting. So really cool looking. This one is actually the one I think that was the hardest to get. This Edward Scissorhands, just awesome artwork. And we got, of course, The Fly and Young Frankenstein, which, you know, I can't wait. I can't wait for October to start watching some of these, especially this one. This one here always cracks me up. I'm always talking to Trey Passer about this one here, about that scene. Every time he talks about that scene, it makes me just die laughing about when he's saying, whatever you do, do not come, you know, however I scream or whatever, do not open this door. And he's screaming and whatnot, and the guy won't open the door. And finally, when he comes out, he's like, "What the hell? You heard me scream. Why didn't you open this door?" I don't know. I'm not giving it justice, but it's funny. Alien, yeah, the Egg. So yeah, San Diego Comic Con. Believe it or not, a lot of these are still available. It's sad. Media just isn't selling like it used to. I'm seeing the shelves at Best Buy and other retailers, just they're not carrying them anymore. And even like these limited editions, they're not selling. Years ago, they would be sold out before Comic Con even started. Now it's like they're still available 2 months, 3 months after it's over. But I've got a rant video coming up. It's probably going to be a 6-parter on why I think Blu-ray is not selling and what they can do to actually get some sales back and compete with digital copies. So yeah, anyway, I'm getting off topic. So that is that, and I don't want to give away my Laserdiscs there. I picked up 2 catalog titles here, Firestarter and The People Under the Stairs. Amazon is actually having a sale like on a lot of the horror titles they've already started. These were I paid like $10.49 a piece for, and they come with digital copies and Blu-ray. A great deal. They had tons more for that price. Some for even $7.99, and then they had some Scream Factory ones for like $15.99. I picked up a bunch of Scream Factory titles that their prices never drop, and I got them for $15.99. So like Sleepaway Camp and stuff like that. Not the one that just came out, but the wave before that and everything before it was like between $10 and $16, which is awesome. Anyways, on to my Laserdiscs, which is my bread and butter. My whole reasoning for starting YouTube is if I can turn just one person onto Laserdisc, that is my goal, because I think they're so underrated. VHS just gets all the love for artwork and stuff, and I think Laserdisc has it beat on almost every occasion. But case in point, Jack Frost here, this Japanese Laserdisc. I mean, look at the artwork on this. It's like the artwork bleeds over onto this obi here, they call them, with that have the Japanese title on here. That it's removable, it comes off. You can do whatever you want with it, but I like it because a lot of times they incorporate it into the artwork on the jacket. And here, you got like something that looks like almost like ice for the writing, and you got just the smoke and mist here onto the belt. Look at the back. I mean, this is like hands down the best artwork, front and back, I've ever seen for this Jack Frost release. If you ever seen like the old VHS or even DVD, it was just pitiful. I mean, it looks like a $1 title. They put no effort into it at all. But this, I mean, it looks perfect, and I got it in like this wrinkled saran wrap type cover here that I came with. But yeah, so that's Jack Frost. Can't wait to spin that one this holiday. Then I got Wes Craven's Shocker here, and another Japanese Laserdisc here with the obi. just unbelievable artwork. I can't get enough of it. Now, they actually get some advertisements here of other ones on the back. I don't think any of them are horror. But, yeah, so that's Shocker, an awesome movie. Then I got a few Stephen King ones here I'm going to finish it out with. Thinner. And Sleepwalkers. I love the image of the cats there, just like walking towards the house. It's amazing. And Children of the Corn 2, Final Sacrifice. The belt kind of, the obi kind of like got unhinged there. I don't know if I can get it back in the spot. But yeah, basically it shows the girl like being like almost looks like crucified in the in the corn stacks there. It's awesome. Yeah, awesome. Tetsuo the Iron Man. This is another hard one I never see come up too often on auction sites and that. And let's see, I don't think I've ever shown this last one before. I was grabbing things willy-nilly here before this video. Here is a redemption title, if you can believe it or not, on Laserdisc. There's one for you, Moods. I'm not sure if this one's made it to Blu-ray yet, but what is this? The Reincarnation of Isabel. Looks pretty good. So that is going to do my Blu-ray, Laserdisc, whatever you want to call it, update. Again, special thanks to Franz of Sound and Vision for sending me, where is it? These two titles, and his link will be down below. And hope everyone's having a great September, and I'll be back real soon with another update and another collection video. I want to start doing those collection videos again, because I got some requests on other titles that people wanted to see, so I'll start in on those next. So take care.